谢谢一路有你陪。
Hey, what's up, you guys? My name is Skylar. As you guys know, I live in Taiwan, and Taiwan is a country where we speak Chinese. It's very complicated. People would ask why there are so many countries that speak English now. It's somehow a result of history, and I'm not a history teacher there, so if you're interested why we speak in Chinese, feel free to Google it online. But let's not talk about that. So basically, we are a country that uses Chinese as our first language. From what I've seen, 80% of Taiwanese are all afraid of English. So it comes as no surprise that they would translate English names into Chinese ones. And I'm not against that, because if you translate it into Chinese, people wouldn't resent it that much and they would have more of an open mind to accept what is in front of them. But some of those translations really pisses me off because they're just weird and disgusting. Basically, they translate everything from English to Chinese. They translate it based on the meaning or based on what it sounds like. So I'm going to tell you what the Chinese means in English. So here are some examples. One Direction. They translated it to 一世代. Basically, it means one generation in English. Next, Bruno Mars. They translated it to 火星人. Basically, it means aliens that lives on Mars. Next up, my queen, Anna Kendrick. They translated it to 安娜坎卓克. Oh my gosh, that is like the most disgusting thing I've ever heard. If anybody dares to call her name in front of me in Chinese and doesn't know what her favorite fast food restaurant is and still claims to be her top fan, I'm gonna be pissed off. Next up, also my queen, Britney Snow. This Chinese translation is the grossest thing I've ever heard. It sounds like 布兰特尼斯诺. Basically, is directly translated from English to Chinese. Why couldn't you just 布兰特尼斯诺? Why can't you just speak Britney Snow? Doesn't it sound more elegant and beautiful? Next up, Ed Sheeran. Taiwanese call him 红发爱的. What does it mean in English? Let me tell you. Ginger Ed. Or more accurately, red hair Ed. Next up, Ariana Grande. 雅丽安娜格兰德. Oh my gosh. Could you feel the weird pronunciation of this? 雅丽安娜格兰德. Oh my gosh. Ariana Grande sounds way more better. Next up, Fifth Harmony. In Chinese, they're called 五美组合 or 五家人. 五美组合 means 5 beautiful combinations. 五家人 means 5 beautiful ladies. Well, this translation is acceptable, but I still prefer Fifth Harmony because harmony doesn't mean combination and it also doesn't mean beautiful woman. I accept this translation. Next up, Coldplay. Basically, in Chinese, they're called 酷冷乐团. It means cool, cold band. Yeah, Coldplay, cool cold band. Yeah, next up, Ellie Goulding. In Chinese, her name is 艾丽高登. If you can pronounce 艾丽高登, you can pronounce Ellie Goulding. I don't understand why you have to translate it into something that sounds not exactly like the original name and somehow brings out the weirdness inside the name, so I just don't like this. Next up, Maroon 5. In Chinese, they call it 魔力红. Basically, it means magical red. Next up, Lana Del Rey. In Chinese, we call her Lana Del Rey. Like I said before, if you could pronounce Lana Del Rey, I don't see why you couldn't pronounce Lana Del Rey. Okay, not only artist's name has been translated, movies and TV shows as well. So let's get into this cool and interesting translation world. One Tree Hill. In Chinese, they call it 篮球兄弟. Basically, it means basketball brothers in English. Would you guys want to see One Tree Hill or do you want to see Basketball Brothers? Basketball Brothers sounds like another, I don't know, Disney cartoon. Just doesn't fit as a good name for a TV show. Next up, The Vampire Diaries. In Chinese, they call it 嗜血 Y 世代. It means the Y generation that craves for blood. Bravo to the translator. Bravo. Next up is Pretty Little Liars. Basically, in Chinese, we call it 美少女的谎言. It means lies of the pretty ladies. Yeah, this is accurate. I accept it. Next up is Orange is the New Black. I've heard this translation and I just laughed out loud. The translation in Chinese is 女子监狱. Basically, it means girls' prison in English. Yeah, it's pretty accurate, but Orange is the New Black sounds way more legit. Yeah, Orange is the New Black. Wow. Mind-blowing. Orange is black. Mind-blowing. Okay. Next up is Victoria's. I'm a Nickelodeon fan and victorious is awesome. In Chinese, it is called 胜利之歌. In English, it means the song of victory. I don't know if you guys want to translate this awesome TV series into a lame TV show title. Why would people want to see it, you know? Like, imagine this. When people are asking you to watch a certain TV show and you haven't watched it before, do you want people to be like,
hey, do you want to watch Orange is the New Black?
And you may be like,
wow, that sounds cool. Yeah, sure.
Or do you want people to ask you this?
Hey, do you want to watch Girls Prison?
And you'd be like,
Dude, no, that sounds sinner.
see the difference? Translation plays an important role in our life. And if you ruined it, you're ruining the chance of promoting it. I can't snap. Next up is Into the Woods. Anna Kendrick's movie again. In Chinese, it's called 魔法黑森林, and in English, it means magical black forest. Next up is Worm Bodies. Oh, this one. The title sucks in Chinese. The title in Chinese is 僵尸哪有那么帅? In English, it means zombies cannot be this handsome. My friend told me that a lot of friends of hers thought that Worm Bodies was porno. Okay, so I believe there are still many weird translations out there, but these are pretty much the only ones I can think of now. I remember telling one of my internet friends about all the translation because she's a Kiwi and is also Taiwanese, so basically I can talk to her in English and Chinese, and she was like, if you were going to translate everything, this is the reason why people are so afraid of English and their English cannot improve, because basically you're just avoiding all the English possibilities you can have in your life. Not only English, I'm learning Japanese right now. I feel like if you really want to truly understand that language, you have to embrace all the culture and try to be in their shoes when you're listening to their music, watching their movies, their TV shows and stuff. This is just my way of learning language, and that helped me out a lot. I just made this video because those translations are just freaking me out, and whenever I hear them, I cringe. I just have to be like, la 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 la, I can't hear you, la la la. I have to do this, and then people will see me as a freak and leave me. That's why I don't have any friends. Tragic. But enough about me. What do you guys think of the translations? For example, Anna Kendrick equals Anna Kendrick. One Tree Hill equals Basketball Brothers. What do you guys feel about the translation? Tell me in the comments down below. And that's about it for this video. Remember to give me a like. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys next week. Bye!
I can't